Welcome back to the Grow System Sales training series. In this session, we're covering one of the most powerful shifts you can make in sales, and honestly, it's where the top performers separate themselves from the rest. It's called the reverse sale. The idea is simple. Instead of chasing clients and trying to close them, you flip the script. You position your service as valuable, exclusive, and results-driven, something worth qualifying them for, not the other way around. See, most reps are stuck in the please pick me mindset. They over-explain, overcompensate, overpromise, and it kills their leverage. The reverse sale is about confidence. It's about knowing your worth, qualifying with intent, and letting the client lean in, not you leaning all the way out. In this module, we'll walk through how to ask qualifying questions that put you in control, how to plant the idea that they need to make the right choice, not just the cheap one, and how to position your service as something they're lucky to have, not just something they're shopping for. This isn't about arrogance. It's about posture. The right clients respect it. The wrong ones will disqualify themselves. And either way, that's a win. The first step in the reverse sale is flipping how you see yourself in the process. You're not just here to win a job, you're here to see if this client is the right fit for the value you bring. Think about it like this. Doctors don't pitch, they diagnose. They ask questions, assess the situation, and then decide if, how, and when to help. That's the posture we're taking. Calm, clear, confident. You're not chasing business, you're qualifying it. You're not selling to everyone, you're looking for the right ones. The reverse sale is about controlling the frame. You guide the conversation. You decide what comes next. You lead. So let's talk about how you actually flip the script in a conversation. Because the reverse sale doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you take control of the frame. And the way you do that? It's all in how you open the conversation. Instead of jumping straight into your pitch, try saying, let's make sure this is something we're actually a fit for before we go too far. That line does two things. It slows the conversation down, and it puts you in the decision-maker seat. You're not assuming they qualify. You're checking. Or try making a statement like, this may or may not be the right fit. I'll ask a few quick questions to find out. That one is gold. It lowers resistance and makes you sound like a professional, not a pusher. Now, once you've set the tone, you qualify with confidence, not by grilling them, but by clearly stating who you help and how. Something like, we typically work with clients who need insert outcome, are serious about solving it, and want to move forward within a few days. Does that sound like where you're at? You're not trying to sell them. You're inviting them to step into that identity if it fits. That's where the pull starts. And be upfront about value. You don't have to apologize for not being the cheapest. Just say, we're not always the lowest price, but our clients stick with us because we actually solve the problem and keep it simple. That kind of honesty builds trust. The right people respect it. The wrong people usually walk, and that's okay. As the conversation moves forward, you don't need to force the close. Let them lean in. Say, does that sound like what you're looking for? Or, if that aligns with what you need, we can look at next steps. These kinds of statements keep the energy calm and confident. You're leading, not chasing. And that's what makes the reverse sale so powerful. Now let's talk about how you actually qualify someone without sounding like a robot reading off a checklist. You don't need fancy language. You just need to be curious, calm, and clear about who you're looking for. Try something like, what's driving this for you right now? That tells you whether it's urgent or just a passing thought. Or, have you looked into services like this before? This gives you a sense of how serious they are and what they already know. Another good one is, what would a win look like for you at the end of all this? That question alone can open the door to what they really want. And that's what you sell to. And don't be afraid to ask, are you just gathering info for now? Or are you hoping to get something started soon? It's a respectful way to separate the browsers from the buyers. These questions keep the tone relaxed, but intentional. You're not rushing them, but you're not wasting time either. You're doing what pros do, guiding the conversation. Here's the thing. Most of your competitors are out there begging for business. They're pitching to anyone who will listen, hoping something sticks. But that's not how real pros operate. When you sell from a place of confidence, when you qualify, when you lead the conversation, when you stop trying to convince and start being selective, everything changes. You stop sounding like a salesperson. You start sounding like someone worth hiring. The reverse sale gives you your power back. It helps you focus on the right clients, the ones who respect your time, trust your process, and value what you do. And let's be honest, those are the people you want to work with anyway. So try it. On your next call, take a breath, slow it down, and remember, you're not chasing a deal. You're offering a solution, and that solution is worth something. Thanks for joining this session. Next up, we're going to show you how to turn interest into real movement with simple strategic follow-ups that feel natural and close deals without pressure.